Today we're going to do a quick review on this Weed Dragon propane torch and talk about flame weeding your garden and our preparation for our tilled beds for this coming spring. Stick with us. Okay, this is the Weed Dragon propane weed torch, and it connects to a regular 20-pound propane tank here. It connects right to it. It's got a regulator with it. It's got a nice thick hose here. It's got an on-off, shut-off here at the handle, and it also comes with a spark lighter. So we are going to fire this up and look to see how this flame is. You can hear me over this flame. That's a pretty powerful, pretty impressive flame. I didn't think I had it on that high. This is just barely on. You can see the flame turning orange as it's just leaking out there. But we want to put this on pretty high. And what we're going to do is just come through here on the garden, and we are going to flame. Now this is where we tilled before. We put in a couple inches of compost into the soil, but we had some invasive grasses, some vining grasses that we really need to get rid of. Now I tilled this several times and then put our black plastic tarping back on it, and what that's doing is helping to kill off this vining grass. But this vining grass is incredibly, it survives anything, right? So we are going to come through here and kill it off. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but over here we had a little tiny hole in our plastic, and some of the grass has started to sprout again. Even these, so that we've got these dead or seemingly dead roots here from this vining grass, and they will come back under any circumstance. They are really hard to get rid of, and we've been trying for a while to get rid of them now, and this is the best method to get rid of them. Now it's going to take a lot to do. You know, you're going to have to come back through here several times and burn these off and till them under again to get the other roots that are underneath back up again. I do a deep till here, and eventually when this bed is ready for this spring, which is actually getting really soon, I'm just going to till the very top of the soil, because I don't want to disturb those good bacteria, those good microbes that are developing underneath that soil. You just want to till the top inch, and that's it. So you're going to set your tiller, or if you are fortunate enough to have a tilther, I do not, that just tills the top just inch or so of the soil. It's sure a lot of roots, Ariel. Yes, it is. You're going to see Daddy burn them off here. Let's get rid of these things. Sound good? So we can plant our potatoes in here and our onions.
Ooh, I can still smell the smoke.
Yeah, you can smell the smoke.
Daddy, I don't want a big fire. I don't want a big giant fire to go to the house.
Don't worry, sweetheart. So I've really cranked it up here, as you can see, and it just blasts what we've got here. And I'm really excited about this. This is working really well, this brand. Now be very careful. Our wand is not getting hot. I was mistaken. It's very cool to the touch. This is working really well. Flame weeding is a really great way to take care of these things. See how we got a little fire going right here. There was such a concentration. of weeds. Now you can use these on this ant mound here. See if they like it or don't like it. Oh, they do not. But all right, let's talk about this weeder. That is a nice, powerful flame that came out of there, and I'm really impressed with it. This is a product that's made in the USA, which is really, really exciting too. I found it on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. And it's a really simple tool. Some are more fancy. And in the future, if we do happen to take this to a farming operation here to be able to do some market gardening and supply some local restaurants, which is what I ultimately want to do for some income here on the homestead. This is probably too small for that job. We'll have to modify this or invest in a larger one that's wider, and we can just come up and down in rows up and down the beds here. But yeah, fantastic product. It seems well made. It's solid. See this up close. You've got your on-off gas control right here. It is a 36-inch long tube with a flange on the bottom here for the gas, and a little comfort grip handle here, brass fittings, solid 350 psi max rated hose, and this hose is nice and long. Actually, this is a really cool feature about this thing. This is, I believe, that's a 10-foot, no, that's an 8-foot long hose. So the benefits of flame weeding are great. It also adds a little bit of char to your soil, a little bit of biochar, I guess you could say. But it's going to help you take things to the next level in getting those weeds out of your garden and killing off those weed seeds too, because that's what this is doing. It's not only killing this grass, it's killing those weed seeds that are sitting there. And you want to do that so you have minimal invasion of weeds in your garden during the year. Is it going to kill everything? No, of course not. Nothing does. But because everything drifts in and blows in the wind. But using the plastic, using these methods, you can get your beds to where they're extremely fertile and plantable and workable, and it's a great tool. So, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for being here. If you want to see more of our channel, please subscribe. If you want to see more of her, she's always out here helping me. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. See, she's giving the thumbs up. She really appreciates it, and it helps our videos. And what do we say? Thank you, and see you on the next video.
See you in the next video.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, I just wanted to show you real quick, and as an addition to the video, you do not need to buy one of those fancy carts for your propane tank. This is a simple hand truck or hand dolly, whatever you want to call it, and they're really, really cheap from Harbor Freight. Those other dollies, they cost $180 for the actual dolly for these flame weeders, and I think that's ridiculous because these are so much cheaper. Yeah, I think it was 40 bucks, 40, 50 bucks, something like that. Anyway, you don't need to do that. Just bungee cord your propane tank to this thing and you'll be set. All right, have a great day. Bye.